Oh, welcome, welcome back to another episode of my Purdue Boilermakers Dynasty here on College Football 26, where we are progressing pretty quickly here through the 2025 season, coming off of our first loss in against Michigan on the road in a game that we hung around in for a little bit, but turnovers, poor offensive play, just zero rhythm. Eventually, Michigan pulled away. We scored late to make it a little bit appear closer. In a lot of ways, I don't think that Michigan buried us, but we did not particularly play well. We somehow actually were better than them on third downs, but we lost the turnover battle. Was not a good day for Ryan Brown and company. Again, had the big drive there at the end when things didn't really matter. Had a couple of good throws during that stretch, though. Kind of give us some hope. Maccabee had a 67-yard touchdown there as well, but on a drive-for-drive basis, there was not a lot of positives offensively. Defensively, Bryce Underwood probably played the best quarterback game that we've seen so far this season. Really attacked downfield, was really accurate. Playing against a computer on Heisman, you kind of know that you're getting a lot of check down stuff. That was not really the case with Underwood. He averaged almost 20 yards of completion. Justice Haynes really had a nice day on the ground against us. They had completions of 66, 56, 21, and 17 against us. They really outplayed us. I mean, some of the behind the scenes stats maybe don't show that or say that, but having played the game, yeah, it was we got outplayed. We hung around for a little bit, but it is our first loss. We ended up getting to 8-0 before falling there, but I think playing on the road in that environment with a lack of high-end skill players that can really do things after the catch and not a great offensive line, I think finally caught up to us. And things actually get more difficult in this episode. The main positive is that we are back at home. The bad thing is that we are at home against Ohio State. They have two of the leading Heisman candidates in Jeremiah Smith, obviously the best wide receiver in college football, bar none, no questions asked. Julian Sayin has been sensational. He has multiple six passing touchdown games. They've been incredible. They did lose to Texas in week one, and they have pretty well throttled most everybody else on their schedule. Wisconsin was able to score with them for a little bit, but they are coming off of a victory at home over Penn State. They're obviously a great, highly talented team. They got three wide receivers that would be the number one option in our passing attack. They have our former tight end that would be the number one option in our passing attack. They have a quarterback that would easily be number one. They have defensive players all over the field that would be starters for us. But things do start here with Julian Sayin, his first year as a starting quarterback, former top quarterback prospect. Initially went to Alabama, transferred out after Nick Saban retired, made his way over to the Buckeyes, and he is putting up an all-time first year as a starter, 31 touchdowns versus one interception. 64% completion percentage is in the positive when it comes to rushing yards, and he is coming off of a heater against Penn State. 6 touchdowns in each of his past 2 games and in 3 of his last 4. He's actually thrown 6 touchdown passes 4 different times. And again, just the one interception that he has thrown, he's outstanding. Good athlete, good arm, really accurate all across, good under pressure. Actually, not great under pressure. Good on the run is what I meant to say. Got a good running back group behind him. C.J. Donaldson, former West Virginia Mountaineer, is the bruiser for sure. Ball and Peoples, though, are the leaders there. Jeremiah Smith, again, we're bringing him up. Carnell Tate, Brandon Ennis, all three of these guys would be the number one option easily. Jeremiah Smith's the number one option, period, in all of college football. Again, Carnell Tate's a top 10 receiver probably in football, I would guess, in the country based on his attributes. Just loaded. Max Clare, as good as any tight end as there is in college football. The offensive line is not tremendous. That's kind of the one thing that gives you hope, but we did not particularly play well along the front against Michigan, and it's a very similar offensive line, in my opinion. So hopefully we can bounce back and get a little bit better job done up front. If not, I do think this has the potential to be a very explosive day for the Buckeyes. But we'll see how that plays out. Defensively, they are good along the front. Maybe no super standout players, but really good all the way across. Linebackers, again, maybe no like superstar outside of Sonny Styles. I believe a former 5-star recruit, if I'm not mistaken. Former 5-star recruit. So he is obviously sensational, a tremendous athlete, 93 speed. He's faster than anybody on our roster. I mean, one of the top cornerbacks in the country, just a good overall unit around them. The best free safety, if not the best defensive player in all of college football, and Caleb Downs on the back end. Malik Hartford is pretty solid there. A strong safety. The one positive is this game is at home. This is a top 25 matchup. It's one of the best games of the week, at least on paper, if you're strictly looking at that. But the offense for Purdue has not really been all that consistent. So if you look since the bye week, was pretty good in the second half against Minnesota, good in the first half against Northwestern, was not good at all against Rutgers, was only good sporadically against Michigan, but really has not been that great really since the USC game. I don't know I don't know what it is. I don't know how we're going to work around that. I'm probably going to try to do a little bit more of my own true play calling. I know you guys have watched it. I like to kind of use coach suggestions. To me, that kind of keeps me away from using a lot of, like, just, using, okay, I'm sticking in this formation that I know kind of does different things to the defense and I can have a lot of success in. Maybe that's a way to open things up. We'll kind of play that by ear, though. This is obviously a massive game. What time is this one? Purdue has pulled off an upset in this game before. The Rondale Moore game. It's a 3:30 kickoff, so they at least get to avoid the night game until the fourth quarter. But we are going to rock the all-black unis here. I want to do these ones. I haven't worn these yet. I don't think they really have any like crazy away options. I don't think. Just the all white there. Let's see. We'll just rock with their current aways. I mean, it's arguably the best team in college football, right? That's what we're going up against here in this one. Hopefully, we can make it work and can come away with a victory. Hard to tell. West Lafayette, Indiana is hosting a top 25 matchup for the first time this year as the number 2 Ohio State Buckeyes come in to take on the Boilermakers. Keys to the game. You at least can't lose the turnover battle. We can be even, but you cannot lose it. I think we've got to get Sayin 3 or 4 times for sacks. We've got to do exactly what we did against Michigan from the standpoint of winning third downs. We were better than them on third downs, on offense and defense, somehow. It doesn't feel like it, thinking back on the game. We've got to find a way to run the football. That has been a very inconsistent thing for us, and this is another really good team that we're playing. We are going to start off on defense. I do like doing that because if you do get that stop, to me, it gives you the opportunity to build some momentum. If you can get a stop and get things kind of working out in your favor. We did get the scoring started off against Michigan. That did not play out for us well long term. We're 7-1, looking to go 8-1. But to do so, we're going to have to stop Julian Sayin, this elite all-time group of wide receivers. It's going to be a massive upset. Vegas would probably put us at 20-point underdogs, I would guess here. They are going to open things up with a run. It's a really strong start for this Purdue defense. Jamorius Dinkins, Sanford, and, of course, Wakely back there initially. They go 3 wide receivers, former Purdue Boilermaker Claire there in the slot. It's going to be a read option this time. Really nice job out there by Turner, able to chase him down. And an Ohio State Buckeyes offensive lineman already banged up. So that is going to set us up for a 3rd and 12 here defensively. Sayin's a good athlete, not overly worried about the scramble. See if we can get a stop here, and it is going to be a sack. We said we needed to get to him 3 or 4 times. How about Jamarius Dinkins and C.J. Madden doing that on the first 3rd down of the game? Purdue creates the 3 and out. You're back here at home. Branch is going to call for the fair catch. Great first start there. So Ryan Brown, 2 interceptions, did get a touchdown late, with like 30 seconds left in the game or something. Been a little inconsistent as of late. Need him to get back going in a strong direction. See if we can do that here. Brown's going to take it. Going to try to get this out to Burhen. That play works really well. Even a guy like there, he's out there, right? But you can kind of hit him in rhythm. Maccabee in the backfield. I think it would be a great idea for us to kind of slow play things. Going to hand this off to Maccabee. Does get the ball and gets the first down. Now, how can we make this work? Brown's going to take the snap. I'm going to dump this off to Burhen, who does grab it. Got hit just a gain of 3 there. Brown took a shot. Made it work. Going to spread the Ohio State defense out. Brown takes the snap. Going to sling this over to the right side. Ross. It's a gain of 6 there. Sets up a 3rd and 1. Really quick play. We'll try to at least set up this halfback direct here. And it does go to Maccabee, who's able to just run forward, gets the first down. Another Ohio State Buckeye banged up. This one, Edric Houston. Really good defensive lineman for them. 3 wide receivers. We got Burhen in the slot. Malachi Thomas comes out for the first time. Brown takes the snap. I dump this over to him. Gets decent blocking. It's a gain of 3 out of that. Probably could have went wide. I'm trying to help set up the blockers, though. 2nd and 7. Always got to keep an eye on Caleb Downs. I was going to take the snap. Going to dump this one off quick to Maccabee. Gets a good block out there by Ross. Another first down for Purdue, so a good solid start. We certainly have played a bunch of games at home this year. We've only been on the road 3 times. Now in game 10. Brown takes the snap. Going to get this out to Magwood, who's going to be able to charge and gets into the end zone. So Purdue, much like we did against Michigan, got the defensive stop, got the score. A near flawless first drive there. How long does that keep up? It's arguably the most talented team in college football, the number 2 Ohio State Buckeyes. Callister boots it away. Taking for a knee. This is essentially a roster that you aspire to have. A lot of talent, very versatile. It can beat you in a bunch of different ways offensively. This is not a good start to this drive as Ohio State gets their first down. C.J. Donaldson with a significant carry there. He is in the backfield once again with Sayin. It's going to be a handoff to him. This time they wrap him up earlier, able to run through contact enough though to get 4 yards. A tighter setup here. It's going to be a toss. Can you get wide here? Great play out there. Grimes is off his block, gets the stop. Going to set up now a 3rd and fine. Over completed. Carnell Tate with the first down. RPO right in the middle. Max Clare shakes out the safety. Gets into the 15. All right, down to the 12. Nice play there, trying to get ready to stop the run. Ended up being a pass over the middle. Julian Sayin, play action. Throws that into a bad spot, but Powell can't get his hands up, and Max Clare scores a touchdown against his former team. Ohio State answers quickly. Extra point is up, and it is good. 7-7. Here now for Ohio State. Tuggle now back to try to return. Let's see. Three wide. Hand this off to Maccabee. Decent blocking. Downs did well to come up, though. Ends up being a gain of 5. Maccabee able to fall forward. Trying to spread out this Ohio State defense. Brown takes the snap. We'll try to get this out to Maccabee in space. Maccabee able to juke out the cornerback out there. It's a nice play. Big Benassem a little banged up. Hopefully he's okay. So far, Ryan Brown in this offense playing extremely well. It's another run from Maccabee. Able to get inside. He breaks the tackle. Still going. It's a first down. Evan Maccabee did probably not get used as much as he should have last week. Purdue trying to make up for that here today. Brown takes it. Going to try to swing this out to Maccabee. Gets a great block from Burhan. A juke back inside, and it's another first down for the Boilermakers. This offense at home is certainly still not elite, but it is a different animal what it has been on the road. Brown takes the snap. Gets that up the middle. Nice catch there from Magwoods. Already got a touchdown today. Takes this one to the 10. Strong throw. This is a different Ryan Brown than we have seen, that we saw last week. This is one that's thrown with a lot of confidence. His decision making. It's a run from Malachi Thomas, and he's going to take it into the end zone. Purdue has had the ball twice. It's in the end zone twice. 14-7 lead here for Purdue. Nice open field tackle there from Coffey. Going to be a handoff, trying to take it wide. They try to keep Donaldson inside. Dinkins able to finally work off the block. Tackling him down for a gain of 3, and it's going to be a 1-touchdown lead here heading into the second quarter. Purdue got a nice 3-and-out to start off with. Go down and get a touchdown. Ohio State has a great drive, ends up with a score. Purdue goes right down the field, answers again. Got Ryan Brown throwing with good anticipation, just kind of seems to be in rhythm, at least early on. They've done a nice job running the football, staying ahead of the chains. Going to have to tackle well in space. Great tackle out there by Wakely, and Max Clare is down. Ohio State dealing with several guys getting banged up here early. He's already had a couple of big catches, including their touchdown. Dropping back to pass, trying to dump this out. Ennis is going to get the first down, breaks the tackle there at Wakely. A lot of guys there over the middle, not enough players there to try to cover them. Sayin sends his wide receiver in motion. Snap. Gets that over to Donaldson. Nice shot for Brown to slow him down before Powell can help out, but that's a gain of 4 to start us off there. Maccabee's already had a full game's worth of stats racked up. Send Tate in motion. Go underneath the Tate, throws it out to the right side instead. Donaldson tackled down quickly by Brown. We'll set up a 3rd and 2 though. Okay. I mean, I don't think that we can play a whole lot of Man-to-man defense here. Try to set it up. So quick pass out. Make the tackle. Brown comes up again. Your National Defensive Player of the Week last week. Already with 4 solo tackles and a tackle for loss today. He is really a great player in the slot. We have forced Ohio State to punt twice. Branch has got some room to wiggle, but number 27 runs him down. All right. We make this work. Brown takes it. I'll try to get that screen out quickly to Tuggle. Gain of 5. It's been so big, just the ability to stay ahead of the chains. Might be something for Burhan here. Brown takes the snap. Gets this over to Burhan, in fact, and Burhan gets across midfield, a big gain. Ryan Brown in this passing attack are looking special today. He is 11 for 11. Throwing guys open, making good pre-snap reads. It's a handoff to Joyner, breaks a tackle. He's still going, explodes into the secondary, finally knocked down. What has gotten into this Purdue offense? Brown takes the snap. It sits out to Thomas quick. He grabs it, doesn't get much, gain of 3. Second and 7. Thomas this time is going to take the carry, but it gets blown up. Loss of 3 there. No reason to do anything crazy here. 3rd and 10. Brown takes the snap. Going to get this to Burhan up the middle. Nobody there. Quick pass, quick decision. It's another first down for Purdue. Ohio State has to be shocked at how this is playing out so far. Takes it, gonna dump it out. Burhan grabs it, gets the gets the block. Burhan and Maccabee easily leading the way with what this team is trying to do today. It's a handoff to Malachi Thomas, who gets into the end zone, in Purdue putting on an offensive clinic here early on. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the day. Kick is up and the kick is good. What a start for Purdue. 21-7 lead. Offense is playing well. Defense is giving up 1 big, long touchdown drive. Max Clare is back out there. They have forced 2 punts as well. Quick RPO. Great tackle again by Brown. Running down Carnell Tate. Feasting right now on the edges. Gonna take a sack this time, TJ Lindsey. What is going on? Gonna now be a 3rd and 18. Gets it out, gets hit, almost a safety. This is crazy. Wow. One is away. Brings this time to call for the fair catch. Wasn't sure if that block was going to come about. This so far has been absolutely insane. Brown takes the snap. Going to dump this out to Maccabee. Not able to outrun the linebacker to the sideline, but it's a gain of 7 nonetheless. This has been a shockingly efficient performance. Going to be a handoff to Maccabee. Good block there up front. It's the first down. Now at the 2-minute warning, Purdue right now in complete control, and they start off with the ball in the second half. Maybe a handoff to Maccabee, gain of 5. Now takes the snap. Maccabee again, they're just checking down. They're making Ohio State pay for everything. That is a perfect 16 for 16. It's going to be a run to Maccabee this time. It gets wrapped up in the backfield. This is where they can struggle playing behind the chains. Now takes it. Lets Burhan work across. It gets knocked away though. The thing you don't do here, don't force it. If it's not there, it's not there. Brown takes the snap. We're trying to throw this one up the seam, almost intercepted. Great play from the corner, man. Jermaine Matthews should have picked that one off. Talked about not making the mistake. I don't really think it was a mistake. I thought it was just a great play. Rath misses the field goal. You are kidding me. A chance to go up 3 scores. 45 seconds left here in the half. Golly. Missed opportunities. Get this over to Jeremiah Smith. He breaks a tackle. Keep him in bounds. Have to use a timeout. This Purdue team playing well here. Dump this off on a screen. It's a nice play to keep him in bounds. Ohio State has to use another timeout. That's a bad decision. He should have gone out of bounds. This is going to be a handoff here to Donaldson. A great tackle by Grimes. Almost like Ohio State's giving up on this. Back him up. Sayin scrambling around, dumps it off. Wakely tackles down Claire inside. Doesn't get out of bounds. 3rd and inches, 10 seconds left here. Sayin's going to scramble, going to get tackled. No point score, so the missing of the field goal, at least right now, does not prove crucial to their success. Purdue up 21-7. Looked really good on offense. They finally have thrown an incomplete pass, averaging just under 8 yards of play, winning the time of possession, winning 3rd down in general. Ohio State certainly looking a little shell-shocked. Purdue now has the chance to once again make this a 3-score lead coming out in the second half. Tuggle and get that right to the 20. Missing the field goal certainly does not help anything. Brown's going to take it, get this screen out quickly. Essentially a run game extension there for Tuggle, a gain of 5. He is 17 for 19. Brown takes it. Swing pass out there again. This is going to count as a run for Maccabee. Oh, couldn't get the spin move out there. Downs is exceptional, of course. Split them wide. Burhan kind of in the H-back spot. Going to be a handoff. That gets blown up. Joyner has no chance of even getting going. Bo Atkinson on the tackle. He's made a couple of nice plays. Now it's a 2nd and 11. Brown takes the snap. Tries to throw that in. That's going to be picked off, and Caleb Downs is going to take that back for a touchdown. Just like Ohio State really and truly back into this one. Not that they were ever completely out of it. Ryan Brown trying to get aggressive. He's thrown that pass for a nice gain earlier. This time Caleb Downs drifted right into the spot, read that perfectly. Now it's a one-score lead for Purdue. They have missed opportunities here. And I think if we end up losing this one, I think we'll come back to some of these moments. Be a carry to Malachi Thomas, just cannot explode. Just missing that step of acceleration. Does get a gain of 3 at least. Brown takes the snap and try to squeeze that one in. It is back-to-back interceptions for Ryan Brown. Harville Reese this time picks him off. So Brown back-to-back drive ends with an interception. And all the momentum of an outstanding first half have just completely evaporated. Brown now back-to-back games with multiple interceptions. Can the Purdue defense help out the offense here? Some play action. Dumps out underneath. Great tackle, great play there from Powell. So 3rd and 13. Come on, get a stop here. Be huge. Send Tate all the way across the formation. Say he's going to try to scramble. He outruns Sanford to the spot. It's a 3rd and 13 scramble. Where you really want to get aggressive inside to Jeremiah Smith. We're about to have a tied ball game. Cannot turn the ball over against a team like Ohio State. You just can't do it. Have to be better than that. 21-7 lead has pretty much immediately evaporated here in the second half. And just as perfect as the Purdue offense was in the first half, it has been the exact opposite here so far in the second. Let's get back to work. Agwood coming across. Brown takes the snap. Throws this to Tuggle. Tackle down. Short gain of 4. Brown takes it. Gets that over to Ross. Juice out one guy. It's a first down for Purdue. Just calm it down. Don't have to do everything 100 yards at a time. Brown was so good in that first half, man. You know, drops back from pressure. Tuggle not able to break the tackle there of Downs. It's a nice gain of 9, though. Hand off to Thomas, gets the first down and still going. Great run for number 24, gets across midfield. That's an emphatic run there. That's wanting something great to happen. Go empty. Brown takes the snap. We're going to try to duck that into Burhen. He drops it. I guess got afraid there of Downs. That's a missed opportunity, though. The ball should have been complete. Might not be the smartest pass in the world, but that should have been a completion. Brown takes it. He'll get it out to Burhen. Doesn't quite get the block in he typically gets there, though. It's a gain of 3. Brown takes the snap. I'm going to try to throw that wide to Burhen, but he gets hit. Yada Jackson, I cannot believe, threw 2 interceptions to start the second half, man. Just really poor play on my end. Okay. Ohio State, of course, with all the momentum now. golly, just a perfect pass. That's frustrating. That's a frustrating one. Read that perfectly. Come on, play tough. Make them earn it. Make the tackle. Bring him down. Ain't a one. But if they beat me making throws like that one over the middle, then they just beat me making throws like that one over the middle. Pistol set 4 wide receivers. Going to be a play action right to where my linebacker left. Jeremiah Smith fumbles. You are. Brandon Ennis picks up the fumble of Jeremiah Smith. Maybe he wasn't actually down. I don't know. They are going to review it. But gets into the end zone at least temporarily. I think his knee was down. Left that zone. He threw it right behind it on the play action. All right, so that one gets brought back, thankfully. It is a Ohio State team with great field position. Purdue trying to avoid back-to-back losses here. Play action. Oh, come on, Grimes. All over it, man. What are we doing, guys? Why? I mean, I saw the zones were all messed up. I should have tried to fix that. Saying in the shotgun. A lot of motion. This time it's Tate again. Got this out quick. Good open field tackle. Still a gain of 6, though. Sayin has thrown 1 incompletion. It's going to be a read option. Nunnally makes a great play there. Wraps him up. We're going to go to the 4th quarter. This game's still tied, but Ohio State deep into Purdue territory. That was as bad a quarter as Purdue could have had. A pick 6 followed up by an immediate interception again. Jeremiah Smith scored just a few plays later to tie us up. All the momentum of the first half is completely in the Buckeyes' favor. Still got a 4th quarter to play, though. Third and 5. And he's just wide open in the corner. I mean, we're in a cover 2. Had the guy open there on the corner. I mean, that just, I don't, there's nothing to do about it. There's just nobody there. Nobody there. We only sent 3. Pressure was late. Sayin delivers. A disastrous second half for Purdue. Led Ohio State to take the lead on the first play of the 4th quarter. First lead they have had all day. Let's go win it. Go tie it up. Come on. Brown takes the snap. I'm gonna dump this, man. Gotta make a play, guys. Come on. We're in a bad spot here. Behind the chains, Brown. They go empty. He takes the snap. Gets this over to Magwood this time. He does grab it. Gets the first down. Let's go. All the time in the world. It's a handoff to Thomas. Tries to cut back. Ain't a one. I don't know if Maccabee's a little banged up. He's not playing a whole lot right now. Brown takes it. Tight end across. Going to be a first down for Purdue. I feel like Brown just took another big shot there, too. Maybe he didn't, though. Brown takes it. Pumps it underneath. Short gain. Takes the snap. Tries to float it, gets knocked down. Tuggle might still be running. 3rd and 7. Let's see. Get it out to Thomas. He gets a great block. Thomas going to get the first down. Got just enough of a block to make that work. Yeah, Maccabee's not playing at all. Just I mean, I know he's not hurt. Nothing popped up for that. Just the changed up the auto subs for him. We do something like that, just see if he'll come back in. Brown takes it and get this out to Burhan. Just got to get the block, guys. Block that first guy. Second and 8. Be a run. Thomas, nice hole there. Doesn't quite get the first down, but at least it's manageable here. Now Joyner's in. It's going to be a run to Joyner, who's going to get the first down. This is suddenly becoming a really important drive as a lot of this clock is running down. Takes it quickly, tries to get that over to Ross, knocked away. Good play out there by number 0. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Made a mistake, pressed the wrong button there. I hate when I realize I'm doing that. I'm trying to set up that pump fake shot, and it's just not working. Brown this time going to take the snap. Rolls. Got to throw over. Magwood gets the first down on the 3rd down. I feel like that was good maneuvering in the pocket. I felt like that pressure was coming from the left side. It was. So did a nice job kind of moving over. Good throw under pressure. Got really lucky with that one. Just to run it up the middle. No way to make 45 miss in the hole there. Oh, let's see. Takes this. Nope, 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 nope. Incomplete. 3rd and 8. Come on, guys. Brown takes the snap. All right, throw that in. It's going to be his 3rd interception of the day instead. That is just trying to force something on a 3rd down. And this is now going to be the 2nd pick 6 of the day for Ohio State. Caleb Gaffney, 80-yard pick 6. This has got to be a very stunned Penn State fan base of 21-7 to start the second half. 2 pick sixes, 3 interceptions in total. I mean, it was a flawless first half, essentially, from Brown. You are absolutely kidding me. Y'all are Malik Hartford. A 4th Ryan Brown second half interception. Tried to throw it wide. Oh, man. Things have just completely fallen apart for Purdue, man. Read option, saying just up the middle. Be a jet pass. We have to find a way to get a turnover here. Come on. It's going to be a handoff. The ball tackled down quickly by Nicholas. Right at the 3-minute mark, can you somehow get an interception here? You can barely get an incompletion. It'll be a handoff. Madden easily runs it down. Let's take a timeout. 4 Ryan Brown interceptions in the second half. Maybe he'll miss here. Kick is up. Kick is good. What a run for Ohio State here in the second half. A 31-0 lead since we came back from the break. 4 Ryan Brown interceptions. 2 of them have been pick sixes. Sometimes you just got to keep throwing. Brown takes it underneath. Ross gets speared like he's facing Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Brown takes the snap. We'll throw this one low. It's Magwood in the feet. Brown takes it. It's Tuggle. Tuggle's got some room to roll. Nice first down. Golly, the 4 interceptions, man. I think that's more than we had heading into the Michigan game. Whole season combined. Brown this time going to scramble. Got a lot of room. Ducks down. It's across midfield. Still fighting. Make them beat you. Magwood again, another first down. Brown takes it. We'll quickly get this over to Magwood and makes the catch. Over to Burhen. All of a sudden, the offense just in really. Of course, they're playing off. Feeding into what we're trying to do. This was a lot more frustrating than Michigan. Oh, should have scored on that play. We're worried. Burhen, when we get stopped, we'll take a timeout. I want this score. I want this score. Throws it wide. Burhen brings it in. Scores a touchdown. Makes the score a little closer again. Makes it a 10-point game. Ennis brings it in. Let them kneel it out. Let's get out of here. I mean, obviously a very frustrating game. You're up 21-7 and threw 4 interceptions. I just didn't play well in the second half. I felt like I played pretty much a perfect game in the first half. Offensively, I thought we really executed extremely well. Threw the pick 6, and that just kind of snowballed. Interception on the next drive on that hitch. I mean, it happens. Just kind of going to something that I always go to in that spot. Doesn't work out. It gets picked. They score a touchdown. I think the last interception was just a really nice play. It is what it is, man. I don't think Brown himself was terrible. Thought he was really accurate. I thought he delivered for the most part really good balls. I do think that last interception on the kind of the corner route, I think was something that he could have done something a little bit better with. But it is what it is. 35-49, 301, 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Malachi Thomas finds the end zone twice. Maccabee just We utilized him a lot in the first half, and he was a really big part of the offense. Kind of as he came out, I feel like our efficiency went down. We didn't run the ball as well in the second half, and then you get to a situation where you can't really run it at all. Burham was good. I thought Tuggle was solid. Magwood did have a dropper and did have 2 drops. And we definitely, I mean, we had 4 drops. I bet they didn't have any. I feel like our offensive line played well, considering who we were playing against. Defensively, I felt like for a lot of the game we played well. Chad Brown was really good again. Dinkins came back and had a really solid game. Lindsey had a sack. Madden combined for a half sack. But you're going against a team. You throw 4 interceptions. You're going against a team that's got 2 Heisman leader guys. I mean, Sayin threw 1 incomplete pass. It's part of playing on Heisman. If I play on All-American, even with sliders, we've had success against Heisman. It's hard to complain too much, but this was like the prototypical, Heisman game, playing against a quarterback that threw 1 incompletion and threw 3 touchdowns. He was really good. They couldn't run the football on us. This was all about turnovers, man. Yeah, I mean, nobody really stood out for them, to be honest, offensively. Defensively, I felt like they did a pretty good job, obviously, getting the interceptions, but they only had 2 tackles for loss. They didn't have a sack, but getting 4 picks, 2 of them being for pick sixes, are obviously really great plays. So shout out to them for that. I've got to be better. We dominated this game in a lot of ways, on a per play basis. We drastically outran them. They hit some bigger passes and stuff, but this was kind of the way the Rutgers game went. We beat Rutgers when I feel like Rutgers outplayed us. I really and truly think in a lot of ways we outplayed Ohio State today. They didn't play bad for sure offensively, but we dominated time of possession, but we turned the ball over 4 times. So it is what it is. We'll get a Jeremiah Smith thumbnail, and I'll get one of Ryan Brown as well. Let's see. What do we want to do? I feel like Brown played. I just hate that I ended up throwing a couple of those interceptions are, completely my fault. But that is what it is. That's part of it. Why you play the game. But man, just to have that big lead and have that just squander away at the end, it really hurts. But it is what it is. Then we'll get just a shot of the stadium in the background. It'll pull it up. Just to have the background of the thumbnail. It's a tough loss, man. Tough loss. Come on. Oh. Simulate the week. We'll get through the top 25 scores, which I'm sure will no longer be a part of now. We get a commitment. 3-star right tackle. Good deal. 3-star cornerback. Good deal. Little Indiana product. Championship contender dropped. Thankfully, B is a pretty solid spot. So we are out of the top 25. Let's look over these scores right quick. USC over Northwestern. Ole Miss with a big win. Oregon seems to be rebounding their season. Clemson buries Florida State. Miami big. SMU over Boston College. Boston College team's been real solid. Of course, our 10-point loss to Ohio State, which I guess going into the game, I would be happy with a 10-point loss, but the fact that we had such a great first half and then just completely melted down certainly sucks. Nebraska over UCLA, LSU over Alabama, good win for them there. Washington over Wisconsin, Georgia over Mississippi State, UNLV with the win, Louisville with the win, A&M with the win. They're having a really good season there in Aggie land. BYU over Texas Tech, good game there. Penn State comes off that loss to Ohio State and does find a way to win. Let's take a look at the score here for this, or the box score here in this LSU-Alabama game. Simpson looks like he was okay. Richard Young finds the end zone. Bernard had the big day for them receiving. LSU, Nussmeier, rock solid. Perry, Berry, and Nussmeier all with rushing touchdowns. Berry and Brown there. To our players of the week. DJ McKinney there for Colorado, the National Defensive Player of the Week. Kate Klubnik, Offensive Player of the Week nationally. Caleb Downs had the pick 6 against us. So that's now the second straight game that has happened to us. And Jade Maava for USC there. Oh, Sayin and Smith both jump up again as Braylon Staley falls a little bit there in the Heisman. Now we'll finish up some recruiting here right quick. We get another matchup here against a top 25 team. We are seeing this this campaign kind of slip away from us. So we've been really good, though. You know, it's hard to complain too much. Really need Volk to make a decision. I'm giving all the points I can give. He just doesn't seem to really want to come to any of these schools. We got some points to spend. I'll put another little bit here on Lyles. We've been recruiting him very hard, so do not want to give him away. Let's see, offensive tackle Irwin. How's that recruiting going? Barely edging that out. Okay. Let's at least make sure we're getting that guy. Still looking good there. Okay. In a recruiting battle against Penn State, probably going to be one that we lose. Well, let's make sure we get Devin here, excuse me. Benzinger in a recruiting battle, looking good for these two guys, though. Here comes Clemson there for Pepper, so that'll probably be a position that we lose, a battle that we lose. Let's put this last. Let's take the 5 there and then put the 10 back on. I think that's going to do it for us here, though. Obviously, a really frustrating loss. I mean, you know, I was not expecting to beat Michigan and Ohio State. Wasn't really expecting to beat either one of them in total, but 2 pretty frustrating losses. Back to back, we're still at 8-2. You know, we go on the road here and get a victory over Washington, we're right back in the top 25. It's obviously been a dramatically successful season. I guess we can take a look at our stats. We're really messing up Ryan Brown's season here. 18 touchdowns. Now it's on 10 interceptions. It's gross. Did such a good job of keeping the interceptions down early in the season. Maccabee really struggling to, I mean, his wear and tear, he's pretty much done for the year at this point. I don't know how much I like that. Like, even Thomas is a senior, though. But like Gabriel, I don't know. Seems like a lot of wear and tear. I'm going to keep messing with that. I want it to be a thing, but I don't want it to be where now Maccabee is a big reason to play as Purdue, and now it's going to kind of mess up his season. Burhan, still our leading receiver, Magwood right behind him. Just not a lot of explosiveness in this passing attack, as you can see by their receiving averages. Powell, Brown, Wakely, Sanford, all with over 60 tackles. Tackles for loss, we got Dinkins now at 22, all the way down to Wakely with double digits. Dinkins still leading the way with 10.5. Would think that Lindsey gets to 10, maybe Nunnally as well. That's going to do it here for this episode. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Leave me feedback in the comment section down below. Sorry, I'm a little frustrated. Kind of is what it is, but we'll figure it out. We'll bounce back, hopefully. Ari, again, it's been a very successful season, but check out my Seattle Mariners franchise on the channel as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time.